ladies and gentlemen, this is none other than Light Liger here, and today we are going to be focusing on some true Degen meme projects out there. And it goes without saying, these are high-risk investments. The 5 projects which I'm going to be featuring in this video are not vetted by me. Some of them have fully anonymous teams, some of them don't have an audit for their smart contracts, so there are risks involved, whatever it's an exit scam, a rug pull, maybe an exploit in the code, or maybe their marketing team is not good enough to compete with the other meme coins which are basically created on a daily basis. But let's get started with these 5 projects that I have picked out. 4 of them are on Binance Smart Chain and 1 of them is on Ethereum. I decided to have a bit of a balance with the list. So let's get started out with the first one. And obviously, in case it wasn't clear, I am not being sponsored by any of these projects. I just took a bit of a small dive into these projects and I picked out ones that have something proprietary or unique about their model which hasn't been exactly explored yet, or they have just good branding. And one of these projects that I invested in is called Moonrat, which is kind of like a bit of an RFI project, and it's also like distributing 2% of every trade in this token to buy BNB, and that BNB is being distributed among the holders of this token. And basically, there's going to be a time when this sum is going to be distributed to you. So I bought yesterday, and now I basically have to wait for 2 weeks. For your first investment, I believe that is waiting for 1 week. And this price obviously is going up over and over again as more trades are being done. There's very interesting tokenomics. There's actually, if I remember right, also an audit for their contract. I think this was done by Certic, and there is like a lot of different things here which go into the tokenomics and everything about the project, and basically everything you need to know about Moonrat and everything around it. There's the contract obviously, and the supply is 1 billion, or this is 1 trillion, I'm not sure which one. I think this is 1 trillion, but this is not the total sum. 8% of the supply has been burned already. So here you can see basically the statistics here. These seem to be updating a bit of a delay, but basically 8.58% have been burned so far. And this is the amount that is currently in the liquidity pool. So I think it was like a 10% fee on the transfer, 2% for the holders, 2% to the pool, and some of them is burned forever. And, you know, I'll let you just guys, let's dig up these websites yourself and decide whatever these are going to be good investments for you. I don't want to spend million minutes on each project that I have here on this list. And next up we have CatGE. This is on Binance Smart Chain, photoshopped cat on the Doge icon, and I just love this design, which was probably one of the main reasons I decided to basically invest on it. And it has a bit of a difference to some of the other RFI projects. So basically, they have a commission table where the holder rewards are going to be dropping as more time goes on. And in October, basically, this is going to be 0%. And that is why they decided to do this, is because SafeMoon-like projects never get listed on Binance and Coinbase because of their volatility and this sort of a deflating aspect, or this some transferring aspect of these token projects also can be something that is not very ideal for many projects for exchanges to list, or it could give perhaps a bit more higher advantage to those exchanges themselves. So that is something, a bit of a twist into the existing model. And also they have an NFT platform launching in Q3 and major exchange listings on Q4. They also have a collaboration with a Turkey's artificial intelligence platform. I'm not sure what that actually means. And it does seem like anonymous team, and there doesn't seem to be an audit for this project. So those are obviously concerns here, but at least there has been some effort put into this white paper. I usually just look at the visual things about different things, and that gives you a bit of an idea on the project and how serious it is. Usually, the lower the graphics, the white paper and everything, those are basically tell you a higher chance, basically, whatever it's a scam or not. So CatGE is another one that I have purchased today. Just seeing whether these meme coins are gonna be doing well and which ones are not going to be. And this is obviously available on PancakeSwap. Then we have a project called Fuck Tesla. Obviously, Elon Musk has been a bit of a bad spotlight in the cryptocurrency movement, and there's obviously a million reasons why, and we all know that. Even though there's still people who are being apologists for him and simping for Elon. There's a bit of a shots fired by Max Kaiser today on the Bitcoin conference on Miami. And basically, I don't own this coin, but they have something very interesting that they're doing, which is the demolition event, and I will get to that in a second. That's kind of like one of the big things about it. This is also on PancakeSwap, and as I said, I don't own this. There's also staking pools for this in Prison Network. Not familiar with that, so can't really comment on it. And the team seems to be anonymous, and there doesn't seem to be an actual audit for the code. So risks are involved, but they're doing this cool event where they're basically getting to stake Fuck Tesla to get basically money. And when they have enough money, you build a 1-ton concrete Bitcoin, huge concrete Bitcoin, and they drop it in top of a Tesla car with apparently whatever. They don't actually know what these are called in English. But and the destruction will be streamed live. And that will be very cool. It's kind of like a giant fuck you to Tesla. I would love like an event like that. Let's just hope that they will, sit through that. They will actually do that, and that will actually happen. But we will be seeing. So whatever I'm going to be investing in this or not in the future, I'm still going to be very excited for the actual event where they're going to be using the crane. Yeah, that's the word, crane, to drop a 1-ton concrete of Bitcoin stone. I don't know who is going to be doing that, but yeah, I don't know if they're going to be getting insurance for that Tesla as well. But okay. And the fourth project on the list is Dogira, and this is the only Ethereum project on the list, and this is actually also on Whitebit and Hotbit as of right now, so you are also get it on centralized exchange. And actually one of the original Doge developers is in Dogira. And Dogira, I didn't initially just felt like a copycat project, but it has become more legit as more time has gone on. Biz really loves this project. There was a Q&A session on YouTube recently, and they are building a lot of things. Tokenomics side is not the most exciting. It's a simple RFI where the 4% of the TX fee is split among all wallets. And I mean, I've been saying I'm not really like super into the RFI aspect and design because, well, I just think there are better models like the Shuffles model. People remember that from the deflating days in Ethereum, because the RFI rewards are really not that high for an average investor. But then again, if there's going to be a lot of transfers and, the price is going to be staying the same when you bought it, then you're going to be making some profits. And here's the team. There's a bit of a roadmap. So as I believe, they are building some NFT stuff. They have a gaming rollout thing. I'm not really sure what is that going to be about. NFT mining pool and NFT staking. Those are becoming more popular as time goes on. And there's also gaming service expansion and NFT ecosystem expansion. So these are building things. And they are partnership with Bingus, which is another, I think it's a yield farming meme token or something like that. So Dogira is like, a somewhat legit of a project, obviously, because you don't have I don't know if they have an audit. I want to say they do, but I could be wrong about that. But definitely already kind of build out community, and it's a bit older than the rest of these in this video, but, it has at least, stayed, alive for some time. And the last project is called Catbread. It was a cute design, and that's the reason only it's here. It does have a baking paper, aka white paper. It's a very short one, obviously, though. And it's basically an RFI project. They are building, getting into sex applications, NFTs, and stuff like that. But it's anonymous team, and there is no audit for this project, so I don't know what to say. But the art style here, the 8-bit, stuff, I love it. So, or is this 16-bit? I always get them mixed up. I think this is 16-bit. But that's pretty much my rundown, guys, of these meme coins and Degen coins, which I've selected. If people want to see more of these in the future on a regular basis, every 2 weeks or something, leave a comment down below. But yeah, these are high risks, and there's something we don't necessarily want to hold too long for long term. So I think most of these projects are something you want to trade within this year, likely. But who knows? I mean, Shiba, for example, has expanded quite a lot during the time, and they're going to be around next year too, for sure. At least that's what I think. But who knows? And, the meme coins have a lot of potential. A lot of people FOMO into them. And yeah, this is it. But thanks for watching. I will be seeing you guys on the next video.